me. So, welcome to the New Brunswick Regional Competition of Season 4 of Maritime Idol. Glad to have a nice crowd here today. Thank you all for coming. My name is Catherine Pomelo. I'm your host for this afternoon and this evening's competition. And we'd like to thank you all. I know some of you traveled from Stanley, Miramichi, Hampton, as well as Moncton. So give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you for coming. So each of our winners from Hampton, Stanley, Moncton, and Miramichi competitions will compete for the chance to move on to the semifinals to perform with the live Maritime Idol Band. So we're going to get our contestants up here now. Please give them a nice round of applause as I call them up. First, representing Hampton, New Brunswick from One Night Competition, Byron Gowan. Let's hear it for Byron. From One Night Competition in Stanley, New Brunswick, Megan Shaw. And River Steves. From our 4-week competition in Moncton, New Brunswick, Noemi Offrey Jones. Shania Fillmore. Rosie Richard.
Bring it up to your mouth.
I'm blinded by the light. Bring it up, you said? Okay, is that better? All right. Who's next? We got Josie. We've got Josie. Annie Dupuy. From our 4-week competition in Miramichi, New Brunswick, Emily Robichaud. Caitlin Lynch. Samantha Curry. And Sherry Chambers. Those are your contestants. This afternoon, each contestant will perform 2 songs of their choice in 2 rounds of competition. After each performance, the panel of judges will give a short critique and rate the contestants to represent 50% of the vote. The other 50% comes from the public. There was live voting this week, advance online voting, based on their previous performances, and those results have been come here with us this evening. We'll add that to your votes here, and that represents the other 50%. The votes will be combined, and we'll be moving on the top 6 performers, which will be announced after the votes are tallied later on this evening. So 6 will be moving on, along with potentially 1 producer's pick. The top performers move on to the semifinals against other groups of regional finalists with the Live Maritime Idol Band and compete for their spot in the year-end finals for a CD recording contract. Doesn't that sound good? So today, as usual, each contestant will be assigned a number. You must write 4 different numbers on the back of your admission ticket and place it in the ballot box at the front door. Voting will end 5 minutes after the last contestant has performed. The votes will be tallied and the winner will be announced live here tonight. So now we'll introduce our judges. Ladies first. The afternoon host and music director of Moncton's radio station K94.5, Krista J. When Krista was little, she thought she would be the next Whitney Houston, taking part in many vocal competitions, musicals, and, in her words, annoying her family members with her non-stop singing. Some of you may or may not be able to relate to that. Once she reached high school, she realized she had more than a singing voice and decided to take radio broadcasting at Fanshawe College. Since then, she has worked all across Canada as an announcer and/or music director. She hosted or judged previously with Maritime Idol and is glad to be part of it again and can't wait to meet many more talented Maritime musicians. And we're glad to have here today, Krista J. Thank you. Our next judge is cultural commentator, radio Beauséjour CJSE, Michelle Beliveau. Michelle has been an international pageant and talent judge for over 30 years. He has judged almost 200 competitions. In 2008, he was named Director of the Year in 26 countries by the North America Pageants. He is very involved in the community and is a well-known volunteer. He was named Volunteer of the Year in 2005 by the City of Dieppe. He enjoys theater, drama, and staging, along with different genres of music. This is Michel's first time judging for us, so we welcome Michel Bellevaux. Thank you. All right, we're going to have the contestants have a seat. Thank you very much. Give them all a round of applause, folks. So, you fellas have 2 jobs. Now, I've met a lot of you before at different competitions. Actually, how many people have been to a Maritime Idol competition before? Let's hear a round of applause. I can't see you, I'm blinded. Okay, so how many have not been to a Maritime Idol competition? By applause. So there's a few. Okay, so those of you who have been here before, you're going to demonstrate for those of you who haven't how it works. So the main job, there's 2 main jobs of the audience. The first job is to clap and scream and yell really hard for each of our contestants here tonight. So on the count of 3, the ones who have done it before, let's show them how it's done. 1, 2, 3. Not bad. Okay, so the newcomers, you know what to do. On the count of 3, let's see what you've got. 1, 2, 3. I don't know, what do you think? I think they need another practice. One more time, let's give it what you got. 1, 2, 3. And one last time, just to make sure we're all nice and warmed up, we're all going to do it together. On the count of 3, give it everything you've got. 1, 2, 3.